According to popular belief, which has become an article of faith, the pages of the Quran were written in heaven and brought in their entirety to Muhammad by the angel Gabriel. For in one passage he said, "Your Lord is powerful and merciful," and the Quran is a revelation from the Lord of the universe. The faithful spirit, the angel Gabriel, brought it down from on high and deposited it in your heart, O Muhammad, so that you might be an apostle. Muhammad expresses himself in the same way regarding the book of Moses and the Gospel. He said, verse 3, Number 2, he sent down from on high the Pentateuch and the Gospel for guidance to men, implying that these two books have been inspired by God to Moses and Jesus, as the Quran had been inspired to him. His first preachings were secret for 2 years, and in that time, he gathered nearly 50 followers among his family members and friends. The first converts to the new faith were Khadijah, his wife, Ali, his adopted son, at the age of 10, Zayd, Varaka, and Abu Bakr, his closest friend, who was to be his successor. He was 43 years old when he began preaching publicly, and from that moment, the prediction Varaka had made to him came true. His religion, founded on the unity of God and the reformation of certain abuses, was the ruin of idolatry and those who lived by it. The Qurayshites, guardians of the Kaaba and the national cult, rose against him. At first, he was considered insane. Then he was accused of sacrilege. The people rioted. He was persecuted, and the persecution became so violent that his supporters were forced, on 2 occasions, to seek refuge in Abyssinia. However, he always met these insults with calm, composure, and moderation. His sect grew, and his adversaries, seeing they could not reduce it by force, resolved to discredit him through slander. He was not spared mockery and ridicule. Poets, as we have seen, were numerous among the Arabs. They skillfully wielded satire, and their verses were read with avidity. It was the means employed by malicious critics, and they did not fail to use it against him. As he resisted everything, his enemies finally resorted to plots to destroy him, and he could only escape by fleeing the danger that threatened him. It was then that he took refuge in Yathrib, later called Medina, Medinat an-Nabi, city of the Prophet, in the year 622, and it is from this period that the Hijri era of the Muslims dates. He had previously sent all his followers from Mecca to this city in small groups so as not to arouse suspicion, and withdrew first with Abu Bakr and Ali, his most devoted disciples, when he found the others safe. This period also dates for Muhammad a new phase of his life. From a simple prophet that he was forced to become a warrior.